Hi, I'm Trish from Shake Your Buddha. Welcome to this easy 25-minute seated warm-up flow. Just coming to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position on your mat. Your palms resting on your knees. And just finding some length through the spine and connecting to the breath. And let's start by coming into some easy little circular movements with the body, letting the body forward and taking the body back, just resting the hands on the knees. And keep that connection to the breath the whole time throughout the practice. And just working to your own capacity, so not pushing the body in any way. Now let's take the body from side to side, just lifting the hands off the knees, like a little bit of a dance, and just creating some length through the sides of the body. Maybe close the eyes. And let's head back in the other direction. And then moving back into the side to side movement, raising the hands off the knees. And let the body become fluid like water. And placing the hands back on the knees and bring the hands into Namaste. Let's set an intention for our practice here. And let's interlace the fingers as we inhale. And as we exhale, push the hands away, drop the head down, draw the belly in towards the spine, round down through the back. Inhale the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, reaching the arms out to the side, and interlacing the fingers behind the body as you inhale, drawing the shoulders back and down the body, opening up through the chest. And then exhale the hands back to the heart center. And let's interlace the fingers as we inhale. And as we exhale, push the hands away, drop the head down, draw the belly in towards the spine, round down through the back. Inhale the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, reaching the arms out to the side, and interlacing the fingers behind the body as you inhale, drawing the shoulders back and down the body, opening up through the chest. And then exhale the hands back to the heart center. And let's do that again. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Exhale, push the hands away and round the back down. Drop the head, draw the belly in towards the spine. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling, up to the sky. And exhale the arms out to the side, forming a fist this time and placing the fist on the floor behind you as you inhale, dropping the head back if this feels comfortable for you. And then exhale the hands back to the heart center. And just one more variation as we inhale, interlace the fingers. And exhale, push the hands away. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Reaching out to the sides first as you exhale. Placing the fists on the ground and see if we can come right up onto the knees this time as we inhale. And then exhaling, bringing the hands back to the heart center. Just connecting back to the breath. And let's place the left hand on the mat beside you. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, pushing that left hand away, trying to increase that stretch to the side of the body. So every time you inhale, reach a little bit more with that right arm, and as you exhale, push the left hand away on the mat. And keep working with the breath. Placing the right hand behind the head, the fingers are spread wide. And then drawing the elbow down to the knee. Inhale, coming up into a slight twist here. And exhale, coming into a counter twist. And again, inhaling the right elbow up to the sky, taking the gaze up with you, and exhaling the the elbow down towards the knee. And repeating. And placing the right hand on the left knee. Inhale, raising the left arm up towards the sky. And exhale, placing the left hand down to the mat. Inhaling the right arm all the way back and up towards the sky, and then placing it back on the knee. And repeating the process. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, arm comes down. Inhale. And exhale. We're dropping that right hand on the left knee and wrapping the left arm around to grab onto the opposite knee, taking a breath in here, and as you exhale, release into the stretch. And staying here for a few breaths. Releasing the arm that's closest to the chest and raising that arm up towards the sky, and as we exhale, we're placing it down on the mat behind us in line with our spine, coming into a simple twist here. Inhaling, putting some length and lift through that spine as you exhale, looking over your shoulder. And again, inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine, and exhale, twist. And coming back around to the front, hands are on the knees, and dropping the head over to the right, and picking up the right hand and placing the right hand on the ear, raising the left. Pushing that left arm down towards the mat to increase that stretch through the side of the neck. So just the weight of the hand is enough on the ear. And just turn the head to gaze down at the right thigh and just adjust the position of the hand on the back of the head. It's coming into a different sort of a neck stretch here. You'll also feel this further down the back as well. And again, keeping that left arm nice and active. And releasing both hands to the floor. And moving into some semicircular neck rolls here. Nice and slow. Inhaling the chin up towards the shoulder and exhaling as we lower the head down towards the chest. Let's place the hands underneath the chin, palms facing down to help the head up. Taking a big breath in, inhale, bring the hands up to namaste. And exhale the hands down through the heart center. Let's come into a nice forward stretch here. Palms are flat on the mat, fingers are spread nice and wide. Third eye to the mat if you can manage this. And back up to our starting position. Bring the hands back to the heart center. And just checking back in with the body. Coming into a half lotus twist here, or another simple twist. Otherwise, left leg comes up into half lotus. And you're taking the left arm around to reach the foot, and the right hand comes around to rest on the left knee. Inhale, create some lift and length through the spine, and exhale, twist looking over your shoulder. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, twist. Back around to the front, leaving the left foot where it is. Or if this is too difficult for you, simply placing the left sole of the foot on the inside of the right thigh. And just adjusting your sit bones so you're nice and grounded on the mat. And walking the hands forward, hinging from the hips. We're just inhaling, coming up slightly from the stretch, and every time you exhale, just release a little bit further into the stretch. So not forcing the body in any way, just finding your edge. Therapeutic discomfort is what we're looking for here, no pain. Bringing the other foot up and sitting in full lotus if this is manageable for you, or simply just sitting cross-legged and again connecting back to the breath. And releasing the legs and extending the legs out in front of you, ready for a forward bend. Just removing the flesh from the thighs, so you're nice and grounded on the mat. Inhale the arms up towards the sky, and as you exhale, we're hinging from the hips as we reach forward towards the feet, using a strap here if you're unable to grab your feet. And again, inhale, just coming up slightly from the stretch, and as you exhale, releasing a little bit further down into the stretch and just letting go. Inhale. Up slightly, exhale, releasing. So again, it's a fluid movement through the body. It's like a wave action. Inhale, coming up, exhale, releasing. Inhale. Let the head be the last thing to come up, and let the head be the last thing to come down. Let's just hold it here for a few breaths. Making sure that there's no tension in those shoulders. Relaxing the face. And inhale back up again. Now coming into a variation of Purvottanasana, so soles of the feet are on the mat, the knees are bent, shoulders and wrists are stacked, raising the hips up towards the ceiling, dropping the head back if this is comfortable for you, or just keeping the gaze facing forward. And we're lowering the buttocks towards our heels, coming into a shoulder stretch here, inhaling. Lifting through the chest, and as you exhale, just try and bend those elbows a little bit more to increase that stretch through the deltoids, through the shoulders. It can be quite intense, so breathing through the stretch, inhaling and exhaling. And then shifting the buttocks back slightly and picking up the left leg and crossing the left ankle over the outside of the right knee and shuffling your buttock up towards your right heel, moving into a nice little hip stretch here. Inhaling, and as you exhale, you're pushing the left knee away from your body. And coming back into our easy, comfortable cross-legged position. Placing the hands back in Namaste. Checking in with ourselves, with our body, with our mind. And let's just change the positioning of our legs here. So crossing the legs over in the opposite direction that you had when you first sat on your mat. This time we're extending the right arm out to the side of the mat, inhaling the left arm up, and as you exhale, you're pushing your hand away, the grounded hand away, to increase that stretch of the side of the body. So you're trying to rip that mat in half as you're pushing with that right hand. Every time you inhale, just reach a little bit more with the left arm. Feel that beautiful stretch that you're creating down the side of the body. Take the gaze up to the sky. A couple more breaths here. And placing the hand behind the head, the fingers are spread wide. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're taking the left elbow down towards the knee. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, you're taking the left elbow down towards the knee. And placing the left hand on the right knee and inhaling the right arm up. Exhaling, the hand comes back down again. Inhale, left arm comes up and back and around the body and finds its resting place on your right knee. And again, repeating, raising the right arm as you inhale. Exhale, placing the arm back on the mat. Inhale, left arm comes back and around the body, taking the gaze up and dropping the hand back down on the knee and repeating. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhaling the left hand to the right knee and crossing the right arm over the front of the left arm, inhaling and exhaling, releasing into the stretch. And the arm that we are releasing in a moment will be the arm that is closest to your body, so it will be your left arm. Just staying here for a couple more breaths. And now the left arm comes up, taking the gaze with it and now placing it down the mat behind you in line with your spine, moving into a simple twist here. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist, looking over your shoulder. And again, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, twist. And again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. And back around to the front, placing the hands either side of the mat, moving into our next stretch. So this time we're dropping the head towards the left arm comes up, fingers are placed on the ear, right arm comes up and we're pushing the right arm down towards the mat to increase that stretch to the side of the neck. So just taking care not to pull too hardly on the head, just the weight of the hands is enough to stretch the neck here. And just turning your gaze down towards your left thigh, just adjust the position of the hand on the back of the head. And again, the right arm is active, you're just pushing that hand down towards the mat. You feel that stretch in a different part of the neck as well, and a little bit down through the back of the body as well. And placing both hands down on the mat either side of the body and moving back into our semicircle neck rolls here. And so we're inhaling as the head comes up to the side of the shoulder. And then exhaling as you lower the chin down towards the chest. And just keeping connected to the breath the whole entire time that you're practicing your yoga. And then chin to the chest, bring the hands up to help that head up. Inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale the hands down through the heart center and extend the stretch forward. Palms up, press firmly into the mat, fingers are spread as wide as they possibly can. And bringing the hands back up to the heart center for a moment. And moving into a simple twist again, or coming back into a half lotus twist. This time right leg comes up, right arm comes around, reaches for the foot. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. And again, inhale, creating that lift and length, and as you exhale, twisting, looking over your shoulder. And releasing back around to the front. Either keeping the right foot where it is or placing it on the inside of your left thigh. As you inhale, create some lift and length through the spine, and as you exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips here. And again, let's put some movement or some fluidity in the stretch here. So as we inhale, we rise up gently, and as we exhale, we release a little bit further into the stretch. Beautiful. Now let's just hold it here for a few breaths.
Ganapati Bappa Moria Ganesha. Ganapati Bappa Moria Ganesha. Ganapati Bappa Moria Ganesha.
And releasing from the stretch. Coming into full lotus if this is available to you, or simply just sitting cross-legged. Just for a moment, tuning back in with the body. And back into the breath, of course. And releasing those legs, and taking them out in front of you. Ready for Paschimottanasana, so removing the flesh from those thighs. The sit bones are nice and grounded down towards the mat. Inhale the arms up. And again, we're hinging from the hips as we exhale. And coming into our forward bend. So inhale, coming up slightly. Exhale. Start to release a little bit more into the stretch. Slowly coming up, and exhale, releasing. And just hanging here for a few breaths. And up we come, coming into variation of Purvottanasana. Soles of the feet are on the mat, shoulders and wrists are stacked. Taking a big breath in here, inhaling, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, and dropping the head back if this is comfortable for you, or just keeping the gaze forward. And we're just shifting the buttocks towards our heels, coming into our intense shoulder stretch here as we inhale, offering that heart forward, opening through the chest, and as you exhale, you're bending the elbows slightly. And you'll feel that stretch, it's quite intense with the deltoids and the shoulders. And just give your head a little shake, just to relieve any tension there you may be holding on to still. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And shifting the buttocks back slightly, this time picking up the right leg and crossing the right ankle to the outside of the left knee, moving into a hip stretch here. Taking your breath in, and as you exhale, you're pushing the right knee away. And just shaking those legs out in front of you and coming back to sit comfortably cross-legged. Our practice is coming to an end, so join the palms of the hands together. Let's place The thumbs on the third eye space between the eyebrows, and may you have peace in your minds. And lower the thumbs down to the lips, and may you have peace in your words. And lower the thumbs down to the heart center, and may you have peace and love in your hearts. Namaste, and thank you for joining me.